Hey.
Hello, it's me. This is Paint and Sip, where we draw and talk about the internet and pop culture. And real quick, before getting started, I would like to thank Literal E, Fabian, Yuki Yeller, and Teal for supporting my $5 top tier on Patreon. And with that, I'm ready to get started if you are. So yeah, Colleen Ballinger finally responded, kind of. And I want to say that she responded very lightly because since essentially what she did was release an original song, none of what is said in the lyrics should be taken as a statement. Because if I were to come on here and say, Colleen said this or Colleen said that, it's possible that Colleen or her team could claim, well, actually, no, it was a performance. So however you interpret it artistically is up to you, and that's as far as that goes. You know what I mean? Like, for example, have you guys ever heard of the Rap Act? It was like a bill that was introduced. I'm not sure if it fully passed or not yet, but it basically introduced the idea where there would be limits to the extent that lyrics to rap songs could be used in court settings since they are artistic expressions. And if it has fully passed, or if it does fully pass, at least in California, who knows if that would even cover like other genres of music, including whatever genre Colleen's apology response video was. And I just want to keep that in mind throughout this video. But all in all, Colleen's video is not being received well at all. A lot of people are feeling secondhand embarrassment. People are pointing out contradictions. People are discussing some lyrics in relation to what they appear to be referencing and countering those with more context, etc. The quote-unquote chorus of the song references a
Toxic gossip train.
And the lyrics insinuate that the gossip is unsubstantiated and based on misinformation. But the Huffington Post just posted a very detailed and well-researched article on the whole situation, and I don't think that they would publish an article only based on unsubstantiated claims and gossip. So I think how I want to proceed here is to take the lyrics from the song and present what they are speculated to be referencing and provide that extra context from the individuals who identify as victims. The song starts out with the lyrics, "Some people are saying some things about me that aren't quite true. Doesn't matter if it's true though, as long as it's entertaining to you." And eventually sings in the chorus, "Rumors look like facts if you don't mind the gaps." So I'm sure with the sheer number of people talking about this, maybe someone somewhere made an untrue rumor that Colleen saw in the lyrics of the song, maybe trying to amplify that. But what I've been seeing personally has always been backed up by screenshots or voice memos or video evidence. So yeah. The last line of the chorus says, "But hey, at least you're having fun." I don't think Adam McIntyre or Becky or Johnny or anyone else has been having fun. In fact, this all seems very mentally taxing at the very least. It doesn't seem like a fun thing that Adam had to make multiple police reports for his own safety, for sure. Colleen sings, "Today I only want to talk about facts. Many years ago, I used to message my fans, but not in a creepy way like a lot of you are trying to suggest. It was more of in a loser way." Okay, first, we did see Cody Tyler, a Colleen fan at one point, show screenshots they had with Colleen as recently as 2020, so I'm not sure I would describe 3 years ago as being many years ago, but okay. And second, the lyrics described these interactions as being not in a creepy way, but let me just put some screenshots on the screen and you can decide if they seem creepy to you or not. Colleen sings, "I feel like I'm talking to my friends, but in the beginning of my career, I didn't really understand that maybe there should be some boundaries there." I think this is the only thing in the song that borders on taking a step in the right direction. Like, yes, boundaries. Elaborate, please. But then goes on to say, quote, "I haven't done that in years, you see, because I changed my behavior and I took accountability." Okay, so for the sake of this being a performance, let's assume that this line is referencing the Addressing Everything video. If that's the case, I'd argue that the fact that during that time, Colleen was allegedly talking to fans about Adam McIntyre, and as Adam describes, plotting against him, so I'd say otherwise in my opinion. Then we go back into the chorus introduced by the line, but that's not very interesting, is it? So let's go on the toxic gossip train. And then it goes on into the rest of the chorus, which seems very, very invalidating to the people directly affected by Colleen's words and actions. Oh, and then the lyrics say that the metaphorical train is made of lies, but let me again present to you. So then, at least in my interpretation of the song, Colleen starts to sing in a way that kind of mocks a genuine apology with the lyrics. In all seriousness, I think it's very important to hold people accountable for their mistakes. You should hope that everyone can learn from their mistakes and grow and change their behavior and be a better person. This is something that I've always tried to do when I make mistakes. It's something that I will always continue to try to do. What? Oh, you don't care? Okay, I thought you wanted me to take accountability, but that's not the point of your mob mentality. No, your goal is to ruin the life of the person you despise. Will you dramatize your lies and monetize their demise? Okay, so let's unpack that. I'm just going to go ahead and write off that whole pretending to apologize bit as a parody because I think that's what it presents itself to be. Now, assuming that the viewers don't care, sure, there's probably a group of people out there just watching it because it's tea or whatever, sure, but it seems like the lyrics are catering to only those people and ignoring people like Adam, who literally publicly said multiple times, if you do a genuine apology privately and publicly to me and also my parents, I promise I will never speak about this situation ever again. But instead, Colleen performed a song that's not even lyrically ambiguous in the slightest and seems to just make a spectacle out of this whole thing. Again, in my opinion, I feel like this song only caters to the minority of people who are in the mob of people who want the worst case scenario outcome for Colleen. But those people aren't the ones with the voices that matter. The people with the voices that matter are Colleen's fans and ex-fans and the people who loved her or still love her and want the best possible outcome for everybody involved. But again, the song does not cater to that. It only caters to the worst of the worst haters. Then, in the song, Colleen goes on to sing, I feel like I can already hear the comments on this video. She's gaslighting, manipulating, she's a narcissist and a rat. I would never make a mistake like that. I think Adam said it best in his reaction video, but if Colleen thinks the comments are going to say those things, why? What reason would there be? Is it because Colleen knows that this route she chose of performing a piece that seemingly mocks the situation is a tactic that could be described by using those words? Does she subconsciously know that this performance tactic is wrong? Just some food for thought. Colleen then sings, bring out the daggers made from your perfect past and stab me repeatedly in my bony little back. So, to me, this line paints the picture of someone who is small and weak and defenseless being ganged up on. And just on a human level, Colleen may very well genuinely feel this way, and everyone's feelings are valid, but place and time. Although this is just a song, just a performance, that kind of sentiment is one that would have a better place being shared in a private setting with trusted friends or trusted family or a therapist, and not to a bunch of strangers online, and definitely not to the people that you have hurt yourself. The song continues with, I know you wanted me to say that I'm 100% in the wrong. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not going to take that route of admitting to lies and rumors that you made up for clout. And to that, I say, okay, great. Don't admit to lies and rumors. Nobody wants that. I think it goes without saying that there is real evidence, including video evidence, circulating out there. And at the very least, I think most people just want a genuine acknowledgement that what happened was inappropriate and that the people who felt personally used or personally affected are valid, and acknowledge that there are people involved in this that do deserve a personal apology. Like, there's screenshots where Colleen is apparently making fun of her own fans. How is that lies and rumors? How does that not deserve a response, at least privately, to the fans who are on the other side of that? After another version of the chorus and a verse talking about Miranda being PG-13, Colleen sings, have I made jokes in poor taste? Yes. Have I made some dumb mistakes? Yes. Am I sad that there's some fans that feel betrayed? Yes. Was it my intention to manipulate? No. Okay. Honestly, this whole video could have just been that. Especially the am I sad that there's some fans that feel betrayed? Yes. If she's sad about that, why not just say the word sorry? The only time the word sorry was even mentioned in this song was when she sang the words, she's sorry, but she's not going to say she's 100% in the wrong. Like, not to give apology 101 because I don't think there is any way anybody could ever make a perfect apology, but why not just start there, you know? Colleen goes on to sing, it doesn't matter that these things aren't true, but everyone just believes that you're the type of person who manipulates and abuses children. Okay. Why do people believe these things? Is it maybe because of the people with first-hand experience with Colleen detailing what happened to them with evidence to back it up? So instead of saying people believe these things, why don't you just address these things one by one and just apologize to those people, you know? Is it maybe because that would be admitting to a wrongdoing? I don't know. But again, this is just a song and it's just a performance, so I can't use anything in these lyrics as any type of statement, just speculation. Eventually, the lyrics state, "For what it's worth, I never had any bad intentions." And all I'm gonna say about that is I believe that Colleen believes that. And then the song ends with a verse about how humans make mistakes and that's normal, essentially. So again, I just feel like this reduced everything down to a spectacle, and no apologies were actually made to anybody. It was just a performance, when all Adam asked for was an apology. And maybe that would have just been the better route to take. Maybe nothing would have been a better route to take. And many of you know me and my content, and you know that this is unusual for me. I usually avoid the over-analytical type of content, but this was, again, a performance. And I do, oftentimes, overanalyze performances. So if Colleen didn't want people to read between the lines, which wasn't very hard to do, maybe a real statement or private apologies would have been a better idea. And I hate outros, so okay, bye.